It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this. Pablo Lopez gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher. Only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick
Markakis digging in now as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. So far this season, Markakis brings in a batting average right at .290, a respectable number for sure. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Lopez is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. One hit. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
To the plate now, Corey Dickerson. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Still even at 2-2. Rojas, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready now for the Marlins, Jesus Aguilar. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hamels comes set. Here it is on 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this coming.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Second inning set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna. Out in front of it, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. The next to bat for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. And a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. Hamels ready with the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Hamels, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Charlie Culberson. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Ugly swing followed by a next pitch homer. It could be one of 2 things. Either he made an in-at-bat adjustment or he set that pitcher up right there.
At the plate, Cole Hamels fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
The second baseman, Albie.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. From the stretch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. Albies ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score. And they now lead by 2. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And so that'll bring in Monty Harrison next, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The next 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he offers it the circle change and misses. 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat, and it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. pulled toward right center field. Harrison is under it to make the play on the first out. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
At the end of the day, it's all about result. He didn't do one thing right from an offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And there he goes towards second. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And he fouls this one off. Now a throw over, back in standing. Here's another 0-2. Runner going a second time. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
The windup and the 0-1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Corey Dickerson becomes out number 2 this inning. Striding into the box, Jesus Aguilar. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. Albies brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Settling in now, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The catcher, Travis.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. This is popped up. There to take it is VR, and that's the first out.
The batter.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. Popped him up. Alfaro has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 7.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. In the air, down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is digging in for his 2nd at bat. Cole Hamels 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
3-0 to him now. And now a pitch on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Dickerson, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Well, His job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
The count now at 2-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. A man at third with 1 away. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. The 2-2. He pulls this one into right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Elieser Hernandez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. 1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Three and 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the. Striding in, Monte Harrison will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Hamels is ready. 1-0 on its way. Popped him up. Swanson shading to his right. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here. Josh Rader is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 9.
All set for the start of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Ronald Acuna. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Rojas is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Ender Inciarte is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Adam Duvall is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field.
Now playing left field.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Albies scoops it up, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there for strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. No one out with a runner at second. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He throws him on the fastball there. Dansby Swanson goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. He's set, and the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
High in the air into shallow left center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
At the plate now, Nick Markakis. He's right there. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Danny Echeverria will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Wind up and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. Standing in, Brian Anderson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball. Ready now, Freddie Freeman. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone as they add still another.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Stepping in for the Braves, Adam Duvall. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He flew out in his last at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there, and that ends the inning. Braves get a run on the Freeman. So stepping in, Monte Harrison. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
The center fielder.
And it's fouled away.
Harrison.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Duvall is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. John Birdie will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. 2 balls and a strike, and they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter, guys going out into the 8th, let alone the 9th inning, this has been a terrific start up to this point.
Grounder down the line at third. And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
2-0 now. Hamels comes set. Here it is. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
3-2, full count. Miami down to their last strike. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will put this one away. And the Braves have made it a memorable weekend. They take 3 out of 4 as this ball game is over.